We all want an economy that works, one in which we can all flourish and do well. In this video, Professor Adeola Adenikinju talks about what it takes to build a thriving economy. So, what does a thriving economy look like?
A thriving economy is an economy that is resilient, that is strong, that's able to generate strong growth, that's able to generate employment, and where poverty is minimized, so an economy that is where people don't have to jackpot because they're happy with what they see.
What are the building blocks of a thriving economy? Are there specific sectors that must be prioritized?
When this has been a challenge over the years, actually right from beginning, economists have always wondered, what does it take to build a good economy, to be a strong economy? And the earliest economists, what the people we call classical economists, came up with a number of factors that should be present in any economy. One of them is, the quality of your inputs of labor, human capital that you have, also the quality of your capital. So basically you have two major inputs that contribute to building an economy. One is your labor, and also that labor is a resource, but if you educate the labor and it has good health, then it becomes human capital. Then you also have other set of capitals, your physical capital, your buildings, your machineries and equipments that you have. You also talk about financial capital, you also talk about infrastructure, and then social capital, which is governance, institutions that are there to ensure that there's efficiency in the combinations of all of these inputs. So it's still the traditional, variables that you need. You also need, to emphasize, justice, legal frameworks, police, security. Those are very important. So a number of factors go to build a very thriving economy. And what you also said about, are there sectors that we should focus on? Now, that's very important. One is agriculture. You must be able to feed your people, okay? And for a country like Nigeria, where you have a huge population, it's very important that you're able to feed your people. You guarantee food security. And then also very important also is your industrial sector, the manufacturing sector in particular, because that's where you create employment. Again, for a very large population, you must be able to generate enough jobs that will keep the youth of the street, that will keep, that will make people to be able to be productive. Then you then start talking about other sectors that facilitate productivity. There you're talking about digital economy. There you're talking about the banking and financial services. You're talking about telecommunications. Those are facilitators of productivity of other sectors of the economy.
We talk a lot about foreign direct investment. What does it take to build an economy investors want to enter?
Investors want to make money. That's it. They're not Father Christmas. They want to make money. So you must recreate an environment where they can make money. Where one, it will be easy. It should be easy for them to come in and establish their industries. Okay. Two, they must be able to also repatriate their profits. They must feel secure. They must feel that your legal system can protect them. Okay. So those are very, very important, So they want security. You must be able to guarantee their security, that when they come, they're not going to be kidnapped or killed. Okay, that their personnel will be safe. So you need to guarantee that. That is very important. Two, you must also ensure that you protect their capital, their investments. So your legal system, your justice system is very important. Your law, your police and everything must be up to their games. So they want to be sure that whatever they invest, there's protection. The environment must be very easy to protect businesses. So if your cost of operation is very high, then that creates problems. So you must have a situation where it's very easy to do transactions, very easy to produce, to get raw materials, to bring in their goods, to, if they want to export, if they want to move their goods from one place to the other. So your quality of infrastructure is also very important. Okay, so cost of doing business. So the cost of electricity, cost of telecommunications, cost of your roads, moving goods around, they're also very important. So there are a number of things that the country must put in place. So it's not just going around and say, oh, come and invest in our countries, come and invest. No, they have not Father Christmas. They want to make money, and they want an environment that is conducive to make money.
We often focus on the responsibilities of government, but are there roles that the citizens must also play in building a thriving economy?
Many times everything is government. Government must do this. Government must do that. That is not realistic. The citizens also have their responsibilities. Okay. One, we must be disciplined. People must obey rules and regulations. You have a situation where it was reported in the news that the rail track, that some people were going to actually steal some of the tracks. That is not helping to build a good economy. Government installs solar, so people will go and steal the solar. That is not the way. That is not the way to be good. So and then so in other words, there must be discipline. We must be people who obey rules and regulations. We must be people who also are interested in bringing about high productivity. Whatever is created to our hands, we are willing to do it and do it well. We don't take job as, oh, this is their job or government job, or and some of the things we write on the social medias, they affect the confidence that foreign investors will have in our country. So if we continue to denigrate our countries, denigrate our leaders, and speak evil of them, then it becomes difficult, because if you don't keep your home in good order, you can't persuade other people to come to the house. So we have a role to play. And I think, just like in many other countries where there's a passion for their country, we need to also have that in Nigeria.